Hello, everybody. When it comes to putting together a show like Shock Wrestling, it's a lot easier than you may think, but at the same time, it's mostly time consuming. When building and processing an episode of whether that be our weekly shows of Monday Night Call, Wednesday Night Wild, or Friday Night Strike, it's a very simple and basic process. Basically, you start with the script. You have each of the matches booked, each of the segments booked as well, and then from there, you go and record the show. After we get said recording, it is thrown into my editing bay of Adobe Premiere Pro, where I go through the episode, take my time cutting through and trying to get rid of all the pauses for certain moments that we might need. After we set up our show in that live broadcast format, myself and whoever is in the commentator booth with me then prepare to record. I set up a share screen platform and show the screen of what we are about to record. I have each individual person record themselves through their own method and or process. That way we have individual mics and individual audio files that we put together. I, of course, do the classic Johnny Vaughn Hollywood. Are you ready to clap? Yes, I am. 3, 2, 1. And then we clap. That clap is a sync clap. When we do that sync clap, it is to align myself with the commentator's other audio in the episode. But immediately following that, we prepare to record by me then saying, "Are you ready to rock and roll?" Once my co-commentator says yes, I go, "I will press play in 3, 2, 1, play." When I hit the play button on my keyboard, it's loud enough to come through, so it's kind of like a clap. And that is how I'm able to sync not only our audio individually, but then the audio to the episode itself. It's a fascinating and actually kind of a quick process now. Once I lay that in, that's when I go through and actually do the full audio mix, watch the episode fully through, lay in the music, lay in some extra graphics if need be, and then build together the weekly show. Now, that same process is typically what occurs for something like one of our PLE events at the end of the month. But it's a little bit longer because the shows are much longer. And as we step into this new era of Shock Wrestling, we're trying to do a bit more and more segments, not only for our weekly shows, but also for our big PLE events. With that being said, I have a perspective on Aftershock this weekend that it is not only a fantastic time and a fantastic PLE, but I feel like it's the last one that I've edited in the process that I have typically edited in. From there, I have decided that I wanted to amplify the shows a little bit, add a few more things to the shows, and I believe the immediate following week from Aftershock on June 28th, the upcoming Saturday on 4th of July Fight Night, it might have a little bit of a different feel when you're watching our very special next PLE. It's a super busy week across the board of Shock Wrestling, not only with our PLEs, but having 3 weekly shows in Monday Night Call, Friday Night Strike, and Wednesday Night Wild. As I want to add more segments to each show, and as I continually watch a classic WWE PLEs and shows from back in the day, we have made the joke before that the higher-ups of WWE hated wrestling. They wanted to do anything but wrestle and just add more and more segments. I am on the opposite end of that. I do very much love wrestling, but I also want to be adding more and more to our shows here in the Shock Wrestling universe. And what better place to do that than on our experimental Wednesday Night Wild, or even in the upcoming charity event, Maddie's Fight Night, live July 26th, over on the Shock Wrestling YouTube channel. That is going to be at this year's charity stream for Shock Wrestling in July. I cannot wait to do our second annual Maddie's Fight Night. But with that being said, do you want to see anything special? Do you want to see me do a special live action segment? Do you want to see something a bit different on Maddie's Fight Night? Please let me know down in the comments and across the social medias below, or join the Shock Wrestling Discord to interact with myself and the rest of the Shock Wrestling audience as we try to figure out and plan some new ways to grow the Shock Wrestling universe. Thank you all for watching today's Johnny Vaughn Hollywood video. I'll see you all in the next one. Good night, everybody!